My mother was everything. She was there for us when no one else was. At this point, Fernanda, she's gonna come play a song in honor of her grandma called Where Did the Day Go? Oh, girl, where your clothes? She smelled the food out, baby. She ran from next door. She was like, I'll just put some shoes on and I'll just run over here and get some of these sweet treats that Loucia sells. I don't know why you're thinking about babies. You're not getting siblings, honey. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Twins of Death adventure. This is a Sims 4 story, so if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I'm starting the episode out with Loucia. We actually have the whole clan. This is several years later. We have experienced another time jump, and this is also our series finale. She fixed that toilet super fast and she needs to take a pregnancy test. So what I'm gonna do is catch you up on where we are on our series finale. The first thing you'll notice, I started our episode a little bit differently because I wanted you to see that we are in a new home. And despite what Loucia thinks, she's unhappy because she's not pregnant. I'm very happy that she is not. I want you to see our family. Jayce is asleep. We've got a fire already. So this is very reminiscent of the last episode. I'm gonna get our teenager Fernanda up, and it's something weird going on. I don't know if we have somebody who is afraid of fires in this house. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to leave this bookshelf burnt up, and it's time for her to get up anyway. Sometimes it's really hard for me to pin down time in The Sims. I would say about 7 years. Fernanda is our oldest. She is a teenager, and we're invading her privacy. She's also very sad because her grandmother, Jayce's mother, Nia, has passed away. This is Nia. She just passed away 2 days ago. Her funeral is today at 1 p.m. I'm going to have Fernanda go and jog to clear her mind, and that will also help her build her character traits. She's got manners, responsibility, and this will give her emotional control. She ages up in a couple of days. I usually age my Sims up 2 days before their birthday. She ages up in a couple of days, and I would love to get her emotional control up to that level. Jayce and Loucia's aspirations have changed. I'm going to show you everyone while they're sleeping because I really need them to get their rest. And then we have little Gregory Ship here, and he is a toddler now. You've got Jayce here who is sleeping. They still have lots of days left as adults. We have had lots of fires in this house too. I'm starting to think that there is something where someone here is afraid of fire, but I don't know who. But we need to get ready because it is 6:40 a.m. Sim time and the funeral is at 1. So I need to cook to have food for everyone, but I also need to cook to have food for the funeral. We're doing something a little different with this funeral. We're going to have it where Loucia and Jayce got married. That is a 2-building chapel. It was a Max's build. I'm going to see how that works out. I'll set it up very quickly for a funeral when we get there. Jayce did plan his mother's funeral. I'm going to have Fernanda come in and make some French toast. She looks a lot like her mom, spitting image almost, but she's doing really well cooking, and I kind of want to show you her skill points. But she's a cooking level 8, gourmet cooking 1. She doesn't bake it either, but we have to get those basic skills up as a teen. This is Jayce, one of our stars. Let's talk about what happened after that horrendous fire you saw last time. Ravenwood had just gotten to be a bit much for us, so we felt like it was time for a fresh start for the family. So we packed up and moved into this game included house if you have Grow Together. I haven't had a Sim move into one of the homes that was pre-built here in a while. I built homes here. I forget how amazing these homes are. Let me have her just go ahead and do a call to meal. Well, she's not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna have her dad do it because what the kids are gonna do is go to school for a part of the day, and we'll check them out at midday so that they can come to their grandmother's funeral. It's another fire. Oh, here. Okay, Jayce is on top of it. I don't know why these objects are just catching fire now. We don't have cursed books. We don't have any of that going on. We're just going to replace everything. We had a rug here. Also, our Twins of Death family are the ones who finished the time travel challenge thus far. We're at week 4, which has not been unlocked for us at this time. So we've got Bella Goth's milk carton here. Now, who has all of the cartons is Fernanda, while some of the other people have some cartons. We will go ahead and eat. I hate that our son didn't get to eat or have a packed lunch lunch before he left, but we can get our little toddler, Gregory, up, who wants to be funny with his brother. He's gonna come eat. He's potty trained and everything. Let's go ahead and get our girl to eat as well. I'm gonna have Jayce come on and clean up. I don't know what's causing these fires. I am clearly replacing the table. We got picky eaters in this house, so we have to watch them. Our maid is here. We do have our same maid. He's gonna start cooking for the funerals. At the funeral, we actually have a buffet table at that venue, so we can serve food if we need to. And you can see he's thinking about his mom a lot. That's normal. It's the series finale, but I don't know if we'll get to play Nalina or not. Nalina has been over here. She was over here yesterday because we had a lot of people come over and just hang out. Lucia's gonna have to get up because Gregory needs a bath. We found Fernanda trying to hack into the school computers today. Not sure what her plan was. We're gonna do a warning because we know she lost her grandmother, and I think she's just acting out. We're going to get the bath. The baby is playing in the toilet. Let's call in. We're going to call in. Jayce is also not a workaholic. I only have the option to call in sick, and that's because I waited. It's like you don't sound sick. Come to work or you may not have a job when you come back. I mean, at this point, he doesn't care. We forgot to call out early. If we had, we would have had bereavement leave and vacation leave. Look at Jayce's skills, guys. I want you to see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So 25 traits he has at this point, and he's holding it together. Now, I'm not picking up the phone, so we need to get this cake done. We'll get Lucia to take a brisk shower too. Oh, our toddler has his skills maxed out, so let's talk about the goals before it's time to go. We're gonna have Nia's funeral, and we're gonna have little Gregory's birthday, and we're gonna have Fernanda's birthday, and we're gonna try to deal with the grief of this family. You will see this family again. They're well established. This is generation 2 Jayce. His kids are 3. So let's go to the funeral. We will be back. We are here at the funeral, and you can see Nalina has got her showstopper black dress on, honey. She's pouring one out for her mom. Now, Nalina usually does not take death well at all. She struggles. She even put that voodoo doll out for a second, but right now, I'm gonna have little Kaysen talk to his aunt. Oh my gosh, what's going on? And then we've got Loucia over here. She is coming to console her son. Jayce, being the leader that he always is coming right over to check on his baby sister because he doesn't know how she's taking it. She still lives at home with her parents. And I don't see his youngest brother because his mother had been pregnant as an elder. Yes, Jayce and Demi are very close. As everyone gets ready to go in, he wants to, for once, reach out to his sister for help. Just to zoom out, this is the Max's build that I was talking about. It's a wedding chapel, but today it's going to be for funerals. For once, Jayce is just telling his sister, I think I need you, because he's been the rock when their father passed, when everybody's passed, but this is a lot for him. He was a mama's baby, and he just really loved his mother. He checked in on her. Loucia checked in on her without him because she was real family. But Jayce is going to get ready to come in. I think with his siblings here, he's got what he needs to get started, so he's going to call all the guests over. I still don't see his little brother. His little brother's name is Christopher. Christopher and his son are the same age. We have a ghost as the entertainer. Wonderfully so. Is that Christopher running in the background? Yes. Christopher aged up. He's a teen. And this is his father, Dante. Oh my gosh. Nia has decided to come to her own funeral. We didn't even invite her. That is so strange to me, but she's doing a moment of silence for herself. And Nalina was looking at her like, oh my gosh. Nalina is a reaper. Even though Nalina's a reaper, it's still really hard to see your mom like that. Everybody's going to sit down because Jayce is going to give the eulogy. He's a funeral director. It hits different when it's for someone you know. But Jayce is just saying that my mother was everything. She was there for us when no one else was. And it's no secret that there were bumpy times with me and my dad. My mom and my dad had an interesting relationship. But we won't get into that today. All I will say is that she's always handled herself well, and she's always taken care of me and my sister Nalina. And Jayce's going to talk about how she loved all her children, but at first it was just him and his twin Nalina. There was no one else. Nalina is back here with her brother Christopher, and she's like, oh my gosh, she's remembering those times where she can remember her mom crying sometimes because they would stress her out so bad. Jayce is just struggling, and Jayce is thinking about those same times their mother would cry. They wouldn't know why sometimes, but it was hard raising twins by herself. And that's even making him think of his grandfather, Nia's father. because Cooper was there for them so many times. He can remember Cooper encouraging his mom. He can remember sometimes she would snap at him, but it was tough being a single twin mom. But she never snapped at them. She never yelled at them. She was always very patient. He knows that he will never find the love for himself like his mother had. And that's no offense to his wife. Loucia is wonderful. She's standing here now checking on their son because he probably just needs to go take a nap, and she's giving up her seat for him to sit down and take that nap. Her youngest son is angry, and she is going to come over and try to calm him down and console him. And she's just going to come whisper to him, baby, it's going to be okay. I know that you loved your grandma. And it's working. At this point, Fernanda is sick, and she's probably more easily sick because she hasn't been sleeping well. But she's going to come play a song in honor of her grandma called Where Did the Day Go? She's not the best piano player, but she is level 5. She's learning very well. She loves music. This is what she's going to do to honor her grandmother. Everyone's listening because this is really important to Fernanda. Demi, her aunt, is even getting closer, and she's talking as well. I'm going to have Jayce to put the flowers on. And this is something normally the family would not do. But as a funeral director, he's going to do this. Now I'm going to send some of the family to the restaurant because some of them have to go really, really bad. And we're going to get the food served. This is the steak, and we got pineapple upside down cake that Jayce cooked. He's going to make sure he gets a serving of this for the baby. Nalina could be a jokester, but she wants to come over and look at this picture of her mom. Jayce gave Gregory some food. You can see the group coming over. Everyone's going to come over and try to get some food and eat. We didn't have time to make a big spread, but we do have a fondue fountain as well, so you can always do that. Oh, Nia. Wait. Did they take the food? And Jayce is trying to cheer his son up. You have to watch Gregory because that boy don't eat. He's a picky eater. Jayce is going to go ahead and spread. He's going to spread his mom's ashes, and he accidentally threw them on himself. And baby, even Dante's laughing at that. I don't even know why that's funny, but it is. It is the best funeral that Jayce can put on. And one thing was, he was surely going to send his mother out in complete style. They all should come and do the ashes if they have time to do that. We'll see. But Lucia's gonna come and do that. I don't know why Dante didn't go eat. It is over, and now they're all just sitting and talking because that's the big thing at a funeral. He's got his baby boy. Lucia's gonna get him and go home. We're gonna send Casey home, and Jayce's gonna stay here and just talk to his sister a little while. What we didn't talk about is that Jayce sold his rental property. He sold his rental property for about 120,000 simoleons. We used a chunk of that to redo our house because we had a attic spare room that wasn't finished. We finished that room. Oh, Nalina, girl, I guess it wouldn't be her mom's funeral if she didn't get one prank. That's crazy, dog, Nalina. They finished that room. They remodeled the boys' bedroom. Fernanda's gonna come over and hug both of her aunts. She's not close to Demi at all, but then after she does that, she's gonna go home. Jayce is just having a good time with his sisters because look at their relationships. Family has always been important to Jayce, so he's gonna have the highest relationships with everyone. Since he sold the house, Nalina's still staying there. He's just telling her, try not to run away from home this time. We're too old for this, cause they really are. They are too old to be running off when they have problems. Demi is saying, hey, Jayce, how are you really? Because she didn't really see the conversation with him and Nalina. And he's like, sometimes I need help. I know that I deal with funerals all the time. And he's having this momentary meltdown. And she's like, it's okay. I love you, brother. And he's asking her because she is a regular adult at this point. So he's kind of wondering what she's going to do next. Jayce is going to go home at this point because we've got a birthday. Jayce is going to cook this pond mousse cake. This is an Oni's recipe and it's under gourmet meals. He's going to come straight in because we've got a little boy who has a birthday. In this time jump, let me show you this house in case you haven't paid much attention. You can see I did little small touches adding this costume trunk, the life and death rocking chair. Upstairs, this room was the unfurnished room, and Lucia's just here thinking about her daughter. We finished this room for Fernanda, who actually is gonna just come and get some rest. This room was done. We just added a few components and a toy chest. honest, we didn't change anything here. So this house is really, really beautiful. The boys' room, we changed up quite a bit. We didn't do any other drapes or walls, but everything in it, yeah, we changed everything. We got a rocking chair in here too, which our boys fixing to age up to a child, so we won't even need that rocking chair anymore. Gonna get Loucia down here because as soon as this cake is done, she is definitely gonna come and check in on her husband. Let's get our baby boy to sleep. He's really struggling, and he's got a holding it together grief type. We need to do grief counseling and things that do comfort and emotions. Let me show you this cake. You can see it from the side. You can see the fish in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add birthday candles so that nobody touches this thing. Lucia's gonna come over. We need to fix the toilet, but this is more important here. This burnt up in one of our fires and it won't let us replace it. Lucia's coming over and she's like, Jayce, are you okay, hun? He's like, you know, I think I'm gonna be okay, but I'm just not there yet. I don't know if that makes sense. Loucia understands immediately. It's a fire. We got another fire. Not sure why all our bookshelves catch on fire. There's another fire. I'm so tired of the fires, y'all. What is up with it? I'm gonna put doors on all of these houses that have rules like this because you can't get to the rule when it's a fire. But at least I can cheat everybody's needs, so that's what I'm gonna do. And it's Kids Appreciation Day. Lucia's gonna come in and cook roast beef dinner. She was wanting to tell Jayce how much she appreciates him, but Jayce's gotta pay the bills. That's our alarm clock going off. Time to get up. We didn't even get to sleep. But okay, Loucia has been selling food again. We will open up our home chef table today. She was mostly selling waffles, but then decided to do other gourmet foods and cakes. The first thing we're gonna do on Kid Appreciation Day is we're gonna go right ahead and age up Gregory. So let's go ahead and clean up. Jayce and Loucia are finishing their conversation. Let's get everybody back together. She's got that roast beef. We're gonna call people to eat as well. And once we finish that, we're gonna go ahead and cook another meal to go in our home chef thing. Sometimes we have regular food, but we try to do desserts too. So we're gonna do a happily never after cake to go in there. Oh, Jayce is like, thank goodness, I'm so hungry. Loucia is gonna take this time that she didn't get to just express admiration for him. Everybody's also been getting sick as well, but she wants him to know that she appreciates him and the man that he is. And he's telling her right back. He's so grateful for her. He doesn't know what he would have done if he had not have met Loucia, because he loves his sister. Boy, does he love her, but she is so flaky. That is not even funny. I will also say, other than the fires, which must be some kind of glitch, they really love their house here. Oh, we need to fix the refrigerator real quick. Now, this is a happily never after cake. We're going to actually put it in the thing out here. Loucia is good friends with the flower bunny. He's aging up, and let's see. We can open our home shelf stand tonight. And he doesn't look bad at all. He just needs some clothes changed. So we'll make sure that we actually get that done. He can eat some cake. And let's go ahead and switch this room up. And let me give him a quick makeover and we'll be back. We are back. And you have little Gregory here who is made over. That is a stylized outfit. Don't judge me. And then, oh, our girl is trying to sleep here. So I'm just going to let her do that because I think she's just really nervous about sleeping in her room. It is Kids Appreciation Day. And we've had one birthday and we have one more this episode. And also when Loucia wakes up, she's going to open her food stand. I want you to see where they are, knowing that they're okay and that everything is working out. Jayce is going to tend to this garden before we have some more plants that die out here. And then he'll harvest. And the flower bunny is out here and we will be friendly to him. Fernanda is coming to hug the flower bunny to talk about bears. I don't know, but we're going to have her do her homework. And I think Jayce could probably help her before he goes to bed, and he'll just help her with the flower bunny. And even though she's about to go to bed, she's going to go ahead and put her costume on because you're supposed to wear costumes on this day, and at least it'll be done. I'm going to see if I can get her to sleep in her bed. I mean, I get it. Oh my gosh, her brother is asleep on her little thing too. Oh, he missed his sister. So what I'm going to do is actually have him come and play in the bed. We can make sure that he knows that this is his new bed because we got that room done now. They've actually got a hopscotch thing over here. They've got a logic table here. telescope. His costume is going to be Grandmaster Yoda, and he could go to sleep. Now, our last boy was supposed to be a sausage, but this is what he put on when I said do the sausage. I don't know, but it counted, so I'm going to leave it alone. Like a piece of cake as well. It's going to spoil soon anyway. I'm going to see if he can go to grief counseling. Let's see what kind of grief he has. Let's go ahead and pull this tooth as well. It's an angry grief. He can exercise. Let's do a friendly introduction because I didn't know that the flower bunny was still here. Yeah, we're going to get him out of that dress because I just don't know why that would be the sausage costume all of a sudden. So he's talked and he needs to work out his grief. So this is the thing. We're supposed to be working on everybody's grief. Our girl is over here playing games. I'm going to find out what kind of grief she's got going. She can eat a piece of cake as well. Oh, she's not grieving. And you know what? That's fine. You don't grieve all the time. She's going to go ahead and then we just got to get her to sleep because she's not sleeping well since this fire. But it's going to be her birthday tomorrow. Loucia is up. She's going to go to the restroom, get her some cake before it spoils. Oh, it's going to spoil in 4 minutes. Clean out this stuff and then we will talk to the flower bunny. And he's hanging around. We don't have much time to try to get her holiday to at least be decent. We do have a dishwasher here, so that's the great thing. And that's the holiday. So let's go ahead and take a shower because we're going to definitely have to wait till morning now. I think we could probably cook some pancakes or something. We're going to do some eggs and toast real quick. I do want to check her grief, denial grief. So cooking actually can help Loucia in her denial type of grief. And also like painting, gardening, that kind of thing. So we will make sure that she gets that stuff. And in the meantime, I need to get Jayce taken care of so he can go to grief counseling real quick. Loucia is going to just stand and eat real quick. Jayce was in a midlife crisis as well, and it has passed. But yeah, this is just the episode where you get to see that the family's doing just fine. And I'm going to have her go ahead to grief counseling as well. That's under home, by the way. Fernando finally got a full night's rest. Thank goodness. Gonna send him back to play since he's in anger grief. And our youngest is not in grief, probably because he was a toddler when everything happened with his grandma. I don't know why you're thinking about babies. You're not getting siblings, honey. Fernanda, she usually sets the table every day. And they do have to go to school today. So I'm going to have her quickly go jogging. She is checking on her siblings. You need to go ahead, too, and go to the restroom before class. Oh, he could do homework because he definitely hasn't done it. Is your dad back? Yeah, he could actually help you. It's time to go ahead and start our food sale. She's just sitting out here looking. Hopefully we got enough food to sell today. You got a 75% markup. Oh my gosh, the plum cake gets $182 a slice. Loucia has some repeat customers. They always are here. Jayce is going to work on cooking Fernanda's cake. This is our next door neighbor, McFierce, so we'll be sure. Oh girl, where your clothes? It's okay. She smelled the food out, baby. She ran from next door. She was like, I'll just put some shoes on and I'll just run over here and get some of these sweet treats that Loucia sells. This time she does have the tuna rolls. Jason started a food fight. Make him help clean up. He's in anger grief, so that makes perfect sense. Loucia's gonna convince to buy, give these sales pitches. Our food sales are going really good. This is what Loucia did. You know, she had given this up while we were in Ravenwood, and I think it was just really hard with that many children. I feel like she had really given up on certain things. Y'all can keep eating if you want. He made her go put some clothes on. And Jayce is out here just checking on it. He's like, oh, this smells good, babe. Jayce's got to go finish that cake, too. He has not yet. Oh, she's got some of this cake, this happily never after cake. Looks like she likes it. She said that we made her go and put clothes on. Yeah, we've only got one of those on the plum cakes left, so we are convinced to buy. We don't even have any waffles today. Let's see, are you hot? Yeah, you're hot. Let's change clothes. Yeah, we do a quick change. Jayce, baby, we're trying to sell right now. Y'all, where's that cake? I hope the maid put it up, because yes, he did. Come on, Jayce. You got to put candles on this cake before somebody messes with it. Loucia looks like she's done selling. And what I'm going to do is just stick what's left back in here. And all we really have is the tuna rolls, which they probably won't be good the next time anyway. And we've got 4 rolls left. So she did good. Waffles of Love made 1,297 simoleons. Our kids should be home soon. I can't wait till businesses and hobbies comes out, honey, because let me tell you, all these people in our house, we're we're gonna lock these rooms down for family only and friends, invites only. So they're getting their woohoo on. Oh my gosh, our girl is really stinky. So this means she's gonna be an adult when she comes home. What are these people still doing? That's just our maid. Now we got people on the computer. They have actually broken our computer. Great. Let's go ahead because these tuna rolls for sure won't be any good. They only got an hour left on them now. So I have Loucia eat that. Jayce can actually eat a serving as well. And our kids are home. She's got to go to drama club, but as soon as she gets back, we're going to have her come blow out these candles. So I think that Loucia could come and get a pregnancy test real quick and take a nap, which this should be negative. Oh, baby, somebody did something that made that sound like the pregnancy thing at the same time. Like, what are we doing? I think Gregory would probably go ahead and join Scouts. That would be up his alley. Kaysen, he's so tired. His dad's trying to talk to him about things because we usually do lessons around here. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and have our girl blow out the candles. Oh! Outdoors, perfectionist, music lover, and skeptical. And she'll be loyal. She's going to want to be a musician, I think. And she's a young adult. Oh my gosh. The only thing I'm going to change on her later is her main hairstyle. I really like this one. It can stay for her athletic and her summer outfit. You know, you get that hair braided up so it doesn't make you hot. This boy is sick. Jayce is inviting Alina over. The only sibling we didn't see is his brother Jackson, which Jackson is doing great. We saw him off camera because I did play them for this time jump. Let's see if we can see Nalina. We got Nalina here, and Jayce is just gonna give her a soothing snuggle because these siblings have been through quite a bit, but they love each other, and that's what counts. And they always will. They're gonna always be besties. They are different as night and day, as you have seen, as they have grown from babies until now. This is their life, and they're gonna always be here to support each other. I really hope that you like this Twins of Death series. Thank you to my Patreon members, especially Jen the GX Simmer, who also named this series when I did the post asking for a name for it, and this name won. You will see this family again. They will be in a whole different place. As you know, you will see a huge time jump, but you will see them and you will say, oh, they look familiar. And they will, because they were the Twins of Death. So this is not goodbye to Jayce and Alina. It is a see you later. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.